You don't know anything about him except that you give him a lift. For me to give a person a lift twice a month for an hour of travel, it would have to be something that I know. I have some details about. I know he has a wife. I know he has a family. I know he works at the post office. I know that I would know certain things about him for me to feel comfortable traveling with him that often. Do you see the difficulty in us believing your testimony?
If Mr. Middleton would have been doing anything with visas or whatsoever, he would never discuss it with me.
When they mentioned your name, they knew exactly who Middleton was. So that is why we are having problems with your testimony. I think I can say that because he said automatically when they say Miss Casanova, they know exactly who it is. So that seems to suggest that it was common knowledge that the two of you were closer than what you're saying in terms of a familial relationship or a personal relationship. So that gives me the impression that you may know more than what you're admitting. I must confess that when somebody says, oh, automatically, once I know it's Miss Inez, oh, I know who it is, it's Middleton that she's always with. So if this is somebody who you bring twice a month, I don't see how Mr. Tench could have made that connection instantaneously. So that is the difficulty that I am having. Because Mr. Tench didn't say, oh, let's talk to his brother. He didn't say, let's talk to his brother. He said, we need to talk to Miss Casanova. He didn't go and see his brother, he went to see you. So obviously he knows that you knew Casanova very well, which is different from what you're saying here. Middleton.
But being friendly with somebody doesn't mean that I know everything about that person.
But the impression you're giving us is that it was a casual relationship. You didn't know anything about Casanova. You didn't know what he did. You didn't ask him any questions. You didn't know where he lived. And that doesn't seem to be the nature of what Mr. Tench understood because he made that connection automatically.
I didn't know he was involved in anything.
I'm not saying that you knew he was involved in any immigration, stolen visas, anything of that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the impression you're giving us about the nature of that relationship, I don't know. I think you know more than what you're letting off. I have to be honest with you. That is the impression that I have.